Good afternoon. Good to see that all of you have made it here, and good to see that so many people are interested in learning the stuff about investment and getting to know our society a little bit more. Good to see you. Before we are going to talk about investment and all other stuff, let's first introduce ourselves a little bit. My name is Corijn Volders, and I'm sort of, I would say, a bit of a dinosaur here at B&R Beurs. I think I go along here way too long. I've been treasurer in 2012-2013, so that's a long time ago. And I've studied econometrics for my bachelor, and I did a master in financial economics and financial law, which I'm almost finished right now, so amongst you here, something like that. But I'm not really relevant here in B&R, not anymore at least. A lot more relevant is my colleague Mees Inriga. Could you introduce yourself a bit?
Sure. Alright, welcome everybody. So my name is Mees Inriga, and I will be the Commissioner of Education and Career for the upcoming year. So that basically means I will be responsible for your academies that you're in right now, and for your career-related services. Next to us, Eckhart Vlaming and Sjoerd Dijkstra will come and join us in the second hour, and they will present the second half of this academy.
Okay. Alright. Awesome. Yeah, I've been told that I should be using a microphone, because otherwise probably people in the back are not going to hear me. We'll see whether that's necessary or not. Anyway, but that's about us. That's who we are, but I would like to know who you guys are. Because I think we have quite a mixed group, that's good to see. So let me ask you a few questions. Who's actually studying economics? Or IB? That's quite a nice amount of hands, very good. Who's studying econometrics? Also a nice amount of hands. Who's doing business administration or IBA? Cool. Do we got people from Delft, maybe? Now then, good. Who studies something else? Cool, what do you study? Law. Law, cool. What do you study? Sorry? Also law? Cool. Cool. Yeah, we got mainly, I think, economists here, but it's actually, as you will see throughout the year, that investing is not something only for economists and econometricians and business administration people. Investing is something actually for, well, basically everybody. And I'm not just saying that because, well, we are an investment society, but also because, well, most likely you will have sort of decent income later on. And for anyone that has looked at the interest rate currently, you can sort of see that, well, saving money just on a bank account is, yeah, not really lucrative. So investing is something that I think everybody should know something about. And even if you don't want to invest, then you are still investing because everybody will have money in their pension accounts, and all the pension funds are actually investing. So everybody is investing, so why not know something more about it? So that's very good to see. Then what was another question? Oh yeah, was born in the Netherlands? Cool. And was born in a different country? Oh, that's nice. What's your name?
Timo.
Timo, where were you born?
I'm Belgian.
Oh, cool. Antwerp. I've studied there for half. Was also born in a different country? Yeah, what's your name? Yeah, cool. So people not from Belgium? Where are you from? Scotland. And what's your name? Wouter from Scotland. Like typical Dutch names?
Yeah, I studied at the Dutch school.
Ah, cool. Cool. Welcome back. Awesome. And then a bit about your investment experience. Who's ever bought or sold a stock or a bond or whatever investment product before? See a few hands, but not too many. What have you, what's your name? DJ. What have you sold and bought before?
I don't know so much.
Cool, only stocks or also other fancy products?
Well, maybe stocks, but also commodities because they're
Cool, that's a nice list. Who else has bought something like stocks or something like before? Yeah, what's your name?
I'm Dennis. I bought options, shares, turbos, ETFs, commodities, and a sandwich this afternoon.
That's 10 in the afternoon. Yeah, cool. So after 1 year, a couple of years of B&R, maybe your own personal experience, you can experience a lot of different investment products. Okay, then the final question. Who of you guys is a first year student? Quite a lot of hands. Who of you is a bachelor student but not yet in the master's? Not a first year student, but then like a second or whatever, 5th year bachelor student. Okay. And master students? Also master. Cool, nice mixture. And the last thing I see in this room is also the diversity that we have a few women here, and that's really, really good to see. Because what you see, and I'm not saying that it's master women here, it is important, but because what you see in the investment world is that it used to be like a male-dominant world, like only like white, middle-aged guys with like fancy suits and that sort of stuff. But there's an increasing amount of women in the investment industry, and that's really good. And I'm not only saying that because, well, that's good for diversity, and that's good, it's also really important, but there's one unfortunate statistic for us guys here, and that is that's been shown by a lot of studies that women, on the whole, invest better than guys. Yeah, lots of studies on that. Women invest, on average, a lot better than guys. So, of course, I'm also challenging the women here to prove that is, in our investment competition, still the case. So feel free to challenge us guys and then letting us know that you're still the better investor in this group. Awesome. I think I know a lot about you. Let's continue to the outline for today. Today we're going to do 3 things. First of all, we're going to allow you to get to know B&R Beurs a little bit better. What can you expect from B&R Beurs? What kind of things can you do? That sort of stuff. And secondly, we're going to do a short quiz to sort of see how much investment knowledge you already have, a bit of B&R knowledge. And after the break, we will do a more sort of in-depth part about actors in the financial industry. So that's what you can expect today. Cool. Let's start to introduce the guys that are actually really important in this society. I already said I'm old, but there are actually some people that are going to be working full-time for B&R Beurs this year. And that's the B&R board, and I think Mace can introduce them better than I can.
So can you all come forward over here? Thank you. Right, so we have 6 brave guys who will be running B&R Beurs this year. So to my left, I have Peter van Essen, who will be the president next year. We'll make sure that everything goes right, basically. If you have any questions, you can always ask him. He's a nice guy. Then on my right, I have Thomas. He will be the treasurer. He will make sure that we don't spend too much money as a board on crazy stuff like nerve-guns. Then Daan Zonneveld, right? Jasper, he will be responsible for the activities and marketing. He will manage the Facebook account. He will make sure that you have enough to do, enough activities to make sure that you enjoy yourself in our work. And then next to Daan, we have Martijn Kok. He will be the secretary. Basically, you can all your emails, all your questions or complaints that you have, you can send them to him. Just send him an email; he'll love it. And he will also be responsible for the magazines. We already have our first edition of this year. You can pick them up later at the break. And last but not least, we have Jacobs, who will be responsible for the external relations with our partners. He will make sure that the money actually comes in so that you can drink beer at a discount. He's also a very good friend of Jasper because he brings in money. And then myself, I already introduced myself. I am responsible for the education and career. I'll make sure that you get educated and you get a job in the end. That's basically my mission. Alright, thank you guys. I think a few will now go to the Spitze. They will be there to meet you. And a few will move over here so you can talk to them in the break. So thank you.
Alright, that's a bit about us, a bit about you, a bit about board members, a bit about people and stuff. Let's now talk a bit about what you can actually do in B&R Beurs and what B&R Beurs actually stands for. And I would like to say that B&R Beurs has 3 pillars. There's like a pension system. We have 3 pillars in B&R, and that's the first pillar is actually the investment groups. We had at least last year over 40 investment groups that we grew really large. And those investment groups are just a group of like 10 to 20 people, that's roughly 15 on average. And you guys just eat together, invest together, make a portfolio, or do random trips to random countries, that sort of stuff. And all investment groups participate in our B&R Beurs investment competition. And it's of course really an honor to win the investment prize. And it's not only an honor, but it's also, well, you invest with your own money, so you actually lose money when you win the prize. That's key. So some investment groups, of course, do very good, and do have very good returns, and some investment groups do, well, let's say, it's somewhat less good, less well. But you will find out that during the year. And the second pillar is are the social drinks and activities. We have a bi-weekly social drink in Café Apart. And you can just go there and you meet the people from other investment groups, have conversations about, well, I saw in the return overview that it's published every week, like, hey, you made minus 10% in a week, what the hell did you do? That sort of stuff is really funny, because you can of course talk about all other random stuff as well. And we have various activities, like a poker tournament, a pool tournament, lots of different stuff, and every year also a study trip since last year. That's also really cool to go there. And then finally we have the academies in the career part, and that's actually where you are now. We have various academies we're going to talk about later. And the career part, we have various activities with companies, and also every year an investment week and symposium, which is in a large location in Rotterdam. And there you can meet with nice companies, hear nice speakers about the financial sector who act like they know stuff, and that's really nice to listen to them. So that's some of the pillars that we have. Let's explore them a bit more, and I'm going to hand over to my colleague Meeske. What do we do with all this?
Yeah, so let's start with our members. Of course, B&R consists of its member base, which is very diversified, as we have seen over here. We have members from economics, finance, econometrics, law, business administration, first year students, master students. And you also see that reflected in the investment groups that are out there. So you can find your own investment group that suits your preferences that you like. So for example, we have very social investment groups. They go on a trip, for example, to Budapest, and they go drinking together with each other. They also very present at the drinks. You'll notice them for sure.
A neat story, yeah, I don't know whether I can tell it or not, but he's not here, so I will tell it. I heard from the guy that you see on the front row on the right, who was really like a huge hangover at this moment. They had to do some biking, and it was really terrible. So you need to, I think if you ask him about his Budapest trip, I think probably has a nice story. Yeah, let's leave there.
Great. And on the other side, there's more serious investment groups. They, for example, organize separate investment meetings where they really discuss their portfolios. They make in-depth analyses of companies that they are thinking about investing. And for example, take basis, and be sure to talk to them at the drinks in Smith's or at the bar tonight. Right, thank you, Mr. Chairman. So be sure to talk to them through the introduction days, and then at the end of October, the introduction weekend starts. You have the opportunity to get to know them better and also to show who you really are. It's also important that you get recognized by the investment group, because there's a very large amount of applications for the investment group, and you have to distinguish yourself. And that's also possible during the group dinners. You go for dinner with the investment group. They make sure that they have a select amount of people that they want to with their investment group. So like I said, you need to distinguish yourself. Right, once you've done that, you have to rank the top 3 of investment groups that you like, and you have to send it to us, to the board, and then we'll hand over the top 3 to the chairman of the investment group, and they decide which new potential members they want to acquire in their investment group, which ones not, and then everyone is selected, and then basically the investment competition starts. This is clear for everyone. Are there any questions? Yes?
How does the weekend look like? Is it like a location or is it just on campus?
Yeah, it's somewhere in the Netherlands where you don't want to be anywhere else. Let's say you don't want to be there. I don't know. I didn't know the place here before the location was announced. But it's not on campus. It's 3 days, and we're going to do all kinds of activities, the beer tent, an info mart, some photo tournament, so it's all different kind of activity.
And is the idea that you are there the whole weekend, or could you come back to that one day?
You can come from one full week. It's of course preferable. Any more questions? Yes.
Can be rejected by all 3 of your investment groups?
Sorry?
If you make 3 applications or rank top 3, is it possible to be rejected by all 3?
Yes, that could be. That's why you have to distinguish yourself and make sure that you get them.
Alright.
But in practice, and people that just show up at social drinks or go to the weekend, that sort of stuff, they almost always find an investment group. So that's shouldn't worry about it.
No, it's
Yeah, exactly. That's a good question. Good question, yeah. Any more questions? Alright, then it's time to move on to the social drinks. And I'm going to hand over the word to Ryan again.
Thank you very much. Let's talk a bit about the social drinks. And well, there's not much to talk about social drinks, just like, well, we have a bar, and we go there and have drinks. But there's a nice story actually for the group that's there. It's called Broodbeleggers, or bread investors, which is nice name. And they actually have a tradition that, well, before social drinks you go with your group and you have usually dinner at somebody's place or at a restaurant or that sort of stuff. They actually have their own bar, or they built their own bar, where they just hang out before drinks and other occasions. And they actually named their bar the Bakkerij, which is the bakery in English. So that's actually kind of cool story that I actually just found out today. That is a really nice group. Because at social drinks you just meet with different groups, you just talk to people, get to know lots of different people, and it's always a really nice atmosphere and lots of really nice people. And for activities, we also have pictures of an art. Yeah. On the left you see a very happy chairman of last year, with bottles of various liquors. He wasn't as happy the next morning, I suppose. But, anyway, and so we have there was a cocktail workshop, we had a food tournament, we have a karting tournament, paintball tournament, all sorts of different activities, and a study trip. So there's lots of nice things to do next to investing also in our society. So I think that's a lot about it. I think listing them all would take way too long, so just look at our website and you see a nice list of nice things to do.
Right, then on to my favorite part, education career. Well, as you all know, you're going to invest. With your investment group, you're going to invest your own money, usually around 300 euros per person. Some investment groups invest less and some more. And then you have to make a proposal for a company that you want to invest in. divided in 6 different tracks. For example, we have fundamental investing, we have derivatives, we have portfolio management, and a few more. And in all these academies, there will be they will build up when it comes to the level. So the first academy in one track will be very easy; everyone should be able to follow it. And the third academy is really quite hard to when it comes to the level. And in the end, for the more motivated ones among us, there is a B&R investor exam. It's at the end of the year, and if you pass that exam, you'll get an investor certificate, so that you really can show that you have learned something during your B&R year. And I can imagine that it's very hard to remember the stuff you've learned during the first 2 weeks. So we'll make sure that we write academy articles about what we've covered, and we'll publish an investment guide to form the basis of your knowledge. Then on to the career-related activities. So we have career preparation tracks, because, well, in the end we all want to find a job, and I'm the one who's supposed to do that. At least I'll try. So in order to do this, we will make sure that you have the right knowledge and you have the right skills to apply for a job. So this will go, for example, Bloomberg workshops, investment banking application sessions for the ones who really want to go to London, for example, and a kayak track for the more experienced members among us. And last but not least, we have our recruitment services. Basically, that's me finding a job or an internship for you. I'll make a profile for you. We'll have a short interview. You'll have to fill out a form, and I'll put you in a database, and I'll go looking for companies that have some job offers or vacancies for internship. And I'll try to help you, and I'll guide you through this process in order to get you there.
Are you then sort of like our B&R, what's the name, headhunter?
Yeah, I'm the B&R headhunter, exactly. Any questions?
To Mace at headhunter now.
Any questions? Great. Then our biggest event of the year, the Investment Weekend Symposium. It's basically all the big companies in the financial industry that usually do not come to campus to offer you a workshop. Get in touch with them and maybe something more. And the symposium are also big players in the financial industry who will share their knowledge and their views on investing. And I'm going to show you the aftermovie of last year's investment symposium. So here we go.
I think a few pictures show a lot more than 1,000 words. So just some nice speakers, nice
speakers from the financial sector, nice companies. So yeah, visit our tutorial video. Now what I would like to do is ask you to all take up your mobile phone. Usually I don't like people staring at their mobile phone during academies, not even to check Tinder or whatever. But now grab your mobile phone and go to kahoot.it. Okay, cool. Awesome. So go to kahoot.it. It's apparently not an Italian site, but apparently they have kahoot.it. I see quite a lot of players already. Awesome.
It's also cool, like they show a rank. We played this game 2 hours ago. If you show a rank like the first guy, the guy's first or second or third, it's really really cool.
Also the last one?
I'm not sure. They also
You know the answer?
The website? Yes. Alright. I see you'll find a website with a few interesting names. Alright, very good. Well. Yes, let's continue again.
like, so we know exactly how many.
CFQ6.
What?
CFQ6.
Nice. All right. I see a few interesting names. That's very good. What we're going to do is a quiz, a Kahoot quiz, and it's a quiz that's about your investment knowledge, but also a bit about B&R. So sort of a nice mixture of them two. The winner, of course, has a very fabulous prize, which we'll reveal later. But the quiz is not only about that you answer correctly, but also that you answer quickly. And just like investments, it's not only about, well, knowing your stuff right, but also acting on the right moment. So do this also as quickly as possible. Well, to get you started, let's first do a practice question. You don't get any points for that, but still. Are you ready? I see that. I think there's this. Example question: when was B&R Beurs founded? Is that 1801? Is that 1945? Is that 1983? Or is that green 2005? And you have 30 seconds to
So
answer.
difficult to see the color.
Ah, I see the one answer already. All right. The correct answer was 1983. Yes.
Why do we get 0 points?
It's a practice question.
I saw that almost everybody had that good. Awesome. Actually, to give you a short story update, guys. Yeah. To give you a short story update, actually, B&R Beurs was founded by combining two societies, B&R and Beurs, and they combined their membership, amount of members, and they combined their funds and that sort of stuff. So that was nice, but it started all in 1983. All right, now we're going to go for the real questions. Who will be the president of B&R Beurs for the upcoming year? Is that Peter Van Essen, Donald Trump, Mark Rutte, or David Cameron?
You chose the wrong one. I know.
Are they difficult questions?
Yeah, there's a couple of really insane questions.
Okay. Then we can ask it in a bit.
And the correct answer is, of course, Peter Van
We're gonna make Audacity great again. We're gonna buy them all.
No, Donald Trump's not going to be president.
Ooh, look who's first.
All right,
No, it's sponsor streak.
the current stance so far is that Arjen Lans is currently approaching.
23rd.
everything can still happen for something. Let's continue. Hey guys, be a bit more quiet, otherwise I can't hear myself when I like it. But, alright, which investment group is not from B&R? Let's CFQ, TNT Investment, Rising Investment, or Bridgewater? Which of these is not in our investment group?
I think Ryan likes to be Christmas.
And the correct answer is Bridgewater. Which most of you had it well. Good, let's continue to the next question. Alright, should you invest in this stock? I'll show you a graph and you can say whether you should invest in it or not. This graph. Should you invest because yes, the price will not go lower, yes, the fundamentals look good, no, the stocks are for losers, or no, never catch a falling knife? Should you invest in the stock or should you not?
Did you fuck up the future for this? Did you?
I took the win.
Lots of discussions. Should you invest in the stock?
But I was super slow.
And the correct answer is and I see that most of you, guys, I see that most of you had this question correct. Who has any idea which stock this was? Yeah. Probably nobody, but if I say the name, most of you will have like aha, I like this. Hopefully. Sorry? Yeah. No, it's actually was the stock. This actually was the stock Dexia. Does anybody know what Dexia was? See some lonely faces? Awesome. It was a Belgian bank that went bust. So after this it went more down and down. To give you a bit of a personal story, I managed to have a few of these stocks, so yeah, that did not really
You did one wrong?
so learn from my mistake, don't invest in falling out. And actually there's
Favor fear.
Alright, so let's continue to the next question. Where does the investment symposium take place for B&R person? Is that in Theater de Rotterdam, in Canary Wharf, London, in the Aula Rotterdam, or in Broadway, New York?
What?
I can win it for you.
Dat was slow.
Where does our investment symposium take place? Which I guess that was you right. And for the guys that Canary Wharf, London, no. Let's continue. And currently Margot. Who's Margot? Let's see your hand. Margot. Anyway, you're on top. But let's continue to the next question. Everything can still happen. Where does the regular social range of the universe take place? Is that in the Linkijnen? Is that in the Zwitserland? Is it in the airport or in Hotel New York?
This way.
Where our regular social range take place?
It's always slow. The game is taking too long.
What?
The game is taking a bit long.
And the correct answer is, of course, apart. And I see that most of you had that alright. And it's yeah, we only use that in the introduction period, which is now. But the regular drinks take place in apart in the oude haven. Let's get to we see that Arjen Brands is currently on top. Who's Arjen Brands?
8.
Ah, good. Congratulations, right? So far. And then we have okay. What kind of investment analysis does not exist? Is that fundamental analysis, factor analysis, survival analysis, or technical analysis? What kind of investment analysis does not exist? Fundamental, factor, survival, or technical analysis?
This guy can't go to fundamental analysis. Let's make a video.
Yes, you guys are good. Let's not look at the right answer. And the correct answer is survival analysis. I see a few happy faces. Most of you had this correct. This is really nice. Alright.
see how
Let's
that's
continue.
no.
Where wants to talk?
Still hey.
Copy, you're right, the previous.
Let's go to a bit more difficult question. In general, what happens when the bond price, what happens with the bond price if the interest rate rises, interest rate goes up? Does the bond price go up as well? Does the bond price go down, or does the bond price stay the same? The interest rate rise, what happens with the bond price? And of course, talk about the market rate. Interest rates and bond prices move in the opposite direction, which most of you had right. Also,
Sweet, fuck this.
are you not still talking? No, it's following the logic. Let's continue. Alright, how is the following stock pattern called? Now the following stock pattern. This is called the Head and Shoulders, this is called the Axe, this is called Nivea, this is called Dove. How is this stock pattern actually?
That is good.
Head and Shoulders, Axe, Nivea, or Dove?
I hope someone fucked up.
We're making so much fun like during this question. I'm 16.
Then Ola and then Copy. Which company was not present at last year's investment symposium? Was it JP Morgan, was it ABN AMRO, was it Deutsche, or was it ING?
I'm making a comeback.
Which company was too cheap to be present at the investment symposium? Or better said, which company did not make the right recruitment choices? Can I see the answer already?
I'm getting competitive.
The correct answer was ABN AMRO. Very unfortunate story, ABN AMRO used to be present. The last few years they apparently made different choices. And most of you had that right. Also,
Now you see how that's it.
let's continue. Yes. Okay, do it yourself, Tom.
Please.
Alright. When will the Chinese GDP be bigger than the US GDP? According to the Economist. Is that 2017, is that 2021, 2025, or is that 2027? The Chinese GDP bigger than the US GDP?
I need to promote Audacity.
No, I think it was
Let's continue. That's Steve number 2. And copy is
You're first.
This define the payoff structure of a butterfly strategy. A bit more difficult question. Is this a butterfly strategy? Yes or no?
I just guessed. I don't know. I just guessed.
Is this a butterfly strategy? Alright. And the correct answer is yes. That's right. I see that most of you have done correct. Actually, nice point is this is called the butterfly strategy, and we will have entire academies about options and futures and that sort of stuff, so we learn a lot more about this sort of stuff next year. Alright. Modesty still top, followed by Batavia. And then
You?
which first order option grid does not show the Is this the Vega? Is this the Rho? Is this Delta? Or is this Theta? It's a bit more difficult question.
That's me. But I'm still being.
Is this the Vega? Is this Rho? Is this Delta? Or is this Theta?
But we should not do that. We should not do that.
second place.
Because I'm first and I'm also Academy committee.
Right now it's Delta.
Incorrect.
Which, well, you had obviously no clue. That's good. Let's continue to more difficult questions, because it should be a challenge. But that's still something issue. What's the advantage of a EV divided by EBITDA over the PE when performing CCA? It's a more difficult question. Does it take the marginal effective tax rate into account? Is PE not resistant to effective management?
And now I have to make three. Now I have to wake one. That's good. Need to send to the treasurer.
What we're gonna do is we can join again.
This is about stuff. Honesty is still the lead. Followed by firsters, and then we have coffee.
Should I leave?
We still have 2 questions to go. How many stocks are needed to eliminate 90% of your idiosyncratic risk from your portfolio? Do you need 2 to 5 stocks to eliminate the 90% risk? Do you need 10 to 15%? Do you need 40 to 60? Or do you need 100 to 150 stocks?
What? I am?
We will have a lecture about it, where stocks, but it mainly says that you need 40 to 60 stocks to properly diversify your portfolio. If you have more, well, that's nice, but it's not necessarily needed. And if you have less, then you still have a lot of fluctuations that could be just actually. But who's currently the lead? Audacity still the lead, and followed by Bursters and Sebastian.
How to get out?
Alright, the last question. How do you win our investment
win.
competition? Do you do that by high risk, low return, high risk, high return, low risk, low return, or low risk, high return? How do you win our investment competition?
Maybe if we make it. Try to leave. But I'm not sure if you're I'm gonna show that to you.
And the correct answer is obviously with low risk and high return. But, and you, well, lots of people like that, correct? But I heard one very important remark from Mr. Louis Jacobs over there. If you don't have high risk in your portfolio, you may not win. But then you also have a bit of a, if you have high risk, then you have at least an interesting year. If you have low risk, then it's a bit boring. So feel free to try all sorts of random gibberish products. Yeah, just experience whatever you can do. And we have a winner. That's Audacity. Who's Mr. Audacity?
Take someone else.
Alright, then we, of course, this is an Academy Committee member, so he should be. So we want the first one that actually not an Academy Committee member. Then we have Sebastian. Who is Sebastian?
I tried to. Prefer better losing.
What?
Prefer better losing.
It's a nice goodie bag. We also included a couple of free beer coins for in the Spitze. So free to join us. It's free, right? Good, congratulations. Alright. Yeah, it's just 2 questions incorrect, which is pretty good. Alright, we have a short feedback session to see whether you found it nice or not. Just take 10 seconds to fill it in or something. What your rating was, whether you found it, whether you learned something, whether you would recommend it, what your feeling was.